Trade recap on the day. Today is June 24th, 1K on the day. Let's show the PNL. 1K, like absolutely beautiful. We've been actually cooking recently. This month is going insane. So let's get into trade recap. I'm going to show my bias all the way down to my entry. So what are we doing on a daily time frame, right? Daily time frame, we are inverting this bullish daily gap. What is that saying? Obviously, that's showing very bearish momentum. Let's come down to the 4-hour time frame. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, we have beautiful relative equals. Look at this. Actually, let me bring this chart back right over here to the entry so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. On the 4-hour time frame, we have beautiful relative equals right over here, which is also internal liquidity of the zone. Because if we were to want to respect this as a bullish gap and then start to see a rejection higher, we would then need to see this internal liquidity getting taken. So this was a internal liquidity and relative equals because you had pretty much stacked lows down here. Coming down to the 1-hour time frame, which was absolutely phenomenal. 1-hour time frame, we also had these relative equals before we obviously took it over here. We also had very clean relative equals, so that was also a second beautiful draw on liquidity right over here. Very nice relative equals. Then looking at this trade over here, what do we see? We have this bullish fair value gap. We're tapping inside of this bullish fair value gap and we're wicking it. Bro, when we are wicking gaps, that is so powerful. We wick this gap and we had a beautiful instantaneous rejection lower, even on the 15-minute and even on the 5-minute if it loads. Even on the 5-minute, we had a beautiful rejection. Now, coming into the day, I really got pissed, to be honest, because my first entry was right here. I want to take this entry and we didn't get that closure right here. So what happened on the next candle? We got absolutely rinsed. So I was kind of pissed over here because I really wanted to take the trade because this was just A++++, man. On top of it, we also had that SMT, but that's perfectly fine. Still moving forward a bit more. What do we see on the 2-minute? We end up having this inversion fair value gap. Now, this inversion fair value gap, we still have the 30-minute sponsor that's still getting respected. We also had that SMT at the time. So this was just honestly beautiful. And break even obviously was at these lows. Let's play out price. We chopped around a lot, bro. We really chopped around. But then we ended up getting that instantaneous push lower with our break even and our TP. So absolutely beautiful trade today. Very chopped, I'll be honest. PA recently has been a little weird this week, but overall, still ending the day off with 1K in profit. So if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you took this trade, and hope to see you guys in the next trade recap. Peace.